Everybody is ready for a great week. My name is Chris Link. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do that. And if I have the chat activated, I hope somebody can tell me. I'm working on a new system and I need to know, am I vertical or horizontal? I'm not sure. So we're going to go with this and see what it ends up. It says it's going horizontal, but I'm recording vertical, so I'm not 100% sure. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. Let's do a little anti-aging skincare and makeup. I'm going to try to do this every single morning to help build my community, to show and help people who are concerned and need, want to look their best. Y'all know I'm 56 years of age right now, so let me talk to you about what I have done already before I got on this live. I have already done my LED mask. I used the Omnilux mask this morning, the face and the neck and deck is what they call it. So I used that. Then I've also already used my Nira laser around my eyes, nasal labial folds, and the upper lip. And just right here, for some reason, I'm getting some wrinkles right there. I don't know. So I'm popping that on. And then once I finished with that, I came in with this Revive Serums HA7X. This is a hyaluronic acid serum that I come in with right after that to replenish the hydration that I lost due to the Nira laser. Because I do my Nira laser, y'all know I do it on a level 5. So I want to make sure I put some moisture back. So if you think you see a little bit of glow, it might be my skin, but it also might be the hyaluronic acid. Okay, let's have a little coffee. That's already cold. Okay, first thing I want to do, I sang all weekend, so let's start with our Lumify eye drops to go ahead and get them in my eyes in case a little drips out so y'all can see my eyes. Let's watch this stuff work. They're not that bad this morning, so it won't be quite as dramatic as it was last week. All right, here we go. I just put that in, and yep, we have a little drippage. There we go. And let's let that work, and we can watch that work together. It's amazing. Okay, still need some more skincare. Now, y'all know my favorite skincare that I'm using right now is this Red Deer Serum by Calisim. Little bitty bottle, very potent, very, very potent. This is a growth serum that is derived from baby red deer, which is scientifically proven to be the most amazing growth factor coming from that animal, okay, mammal, I should say. All you need is one pipette of it. Thank you so much for those hearts. One pipette is all you need. And you see that it is pink. And those are the growth factors. And so let's just smear that in, kind of wipe it around a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually give y'all a hello. I am getting a little, thank you. Hello, tropical boys. Thank you. So am I vertical or am I horizontal? Somebody tell me. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. Thank you for those hearts. That's awesome. Okay, so the calcium has gone on, which is very important. Growth factors, all the rage. It's exactly what we needed. And then, because I don't like to wait and I'm quite impatient, my handy dandy little fan, and I just kind of try to dry it down just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Here we go. All right, just a smidgen. Thank y'all so much. Said hi. Hello. I didn't know what that said. Thank you for saying hi in English. I'm sorry, I didn't know exactly what that said. Can y'all tell me, am I horizontal or vertical on this? I don't know. Am I vertical? Am I horizontal? Okay, that dried just a little bit. So now we come in with our vitamin C Antioxidant, very important. This is the vitamin C plus E, and it is from Photozyme, and it's almost out. Um, and it's got DNA repair enzymes. Very important. At 56 years of age, you know I've done a lot of sun damage. Even if I did not tan as a child, which I did, and a teenager and a young adult, I would have a lot of DNA damage just from driving in my car, walking by my windows every day. This repairs it. And this version has all three of them. And y'all see, here, I'm going to do it like this. Two, one. I really only need one pump, but I do 1.5. Yeah, just for the fun of it. Okay, so I put my DNA enzymes on next. Quite important. Now, if you've been following any of my social media, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, Snapchat. I have been having a lot of irritation, sensitivity. Thought it was rosacea. Hello, Katie. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for saying hello, precious. I appreciate that. I love when I get a little chat because, you know, this is so new to me. Last week I had 0 people on my chat. It's okay. It's okay. I'm growing. I'm growing. Okay. So, very important to do your antioxidant. And you see how it gives a little glow to my 56-year-old face. But I am having some, I don't know if it's rosacea or I'm doing too much to my skin, because y'all know I try out everything. I do all these products. I do all these devices, and you know, my skin's getting a little aggravated at times. So I'm having to be very careful. I did a skin fast, which it's in my rotation of my videos down below, where I stopped everything for 7 days and only did cleanser and moisturizer and sunscreen during the day. 7 days. It almost broke my soul. Hello, I'm new. Thank you, Is it Jesselyn? Hello, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very new at this. Very, very new at this. Okay, so I am being very careful what I put back on my skin so that I don't have a reaction again. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is I am definitely going to do an eye cream. And I have found that this version, I get it on Amazon. It says Urea Moisture Eye Cream is the only thing that it says in English. So I do get it on Amazon. It was recommended to me by another influencer. And let me just tell you, Urea, that stuff's a bomb. That really is. I just picked up that Urea foot stick, heel stick, to use for my cracked heels. Wow. I mean, it's good. It's good stuff. Urea. It's great. Okay. I'm going to take just a little bitty bit of this and go under my eyes. And y'all see that I do have my false lashes still on. They stay on for almost a week. So I'm real careful not to get too close to those lashes, because any oil on those lashes are going to cause the lashes to come off, and I don't want to do that, right? Okay, so we have a little eye cream. We have some HA, because we used it right after we did our Nira laser, and then we did our DNA enzymes. Now, I'm feeling pretty good. Got a little bit of dryness down here, but I'm going to let it kind of dissipate on its own, and I'm going to go in with a sunscreen. Now today, I want to use a different sunscreen. Y'all know I normally use Color Science, which I absolutely love. I use it in the Flex, and right now I'm mixing the two. I'm doing the light and the medium because we're in fall, and that's, you know, when you're in fall, you've got to start working your skin because it's getting drier and drier and drier. Even when you live in a humid climate, which is where I am, humidity is starting to drop even where I live. So I am going to go with this Ilia. Now, I found the Ilia years ago and even turned my best friend onto it. Now, this is all she uses. She doesn't use anything else. But y'all know it has an SPF of 40, which is a little bit less than the Color Science. Good morning, Jarquiz. I don't know how to say that, but good morning, hon. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here. So I'm going to use the Ilia Skin Tint. It's a little bit lighter on my skin, as in like not as heavy, not as covering. But that's okay, because I'm looking okay today. So I'm going to try that, because really I only have some errands. I got therapy today. And I'm going to go let my daughter wash my hair. I've decided that's what I'm doing from now on. Okay, so I take a pipette and let's just put a little bit of our foundation on our face. Y'all see that? Let's see how we do. Okay, is everybody ready for a great week? All right, one pipette. I think we got about all of it. Okay, one pipette. Let's see how this color is. Whoops, going in my mouth. Don't do that. Don't waste it on my lips. Okay, I'm using fingers. Of course, you can use sponges and brushes, but I am old school. Sometimes I do it when I'm feeling bougie. Oh, I might have gotten a little much. But I just have this feeling that I waste some product in my in the brush, and I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste it. I don't. I don't want to waste the drugstore stuff that I have, and I don't want to waste the high-end stuff that I have. Okay, we are looking a little shiny. Now, are we shiny to y'all? Make sure you get that neck, go down, but really make sure you're coming back up. A little shiny. So, here's what I need to do. I need to, no, oh, I don't look shiny? Jonathan, thank you. Okay, don't look shiny. I have to kind of come in here. I've got such deep set eyes. I have trouble getting that little crease right there. Okay, even though I'm going to make sure I tighten that up really good. I kind of look a little shiny to myself. I'm looking old as F. Thank you so much. I am 56 years old, Jonathan, and so I appreciate that, and a great good morning to you, okay? Great good morning. I'm going to kind of dry this right here. I appreciate the honesty, Jonathan. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I do. But that was not a nice comment to make for a 56-year-old woman. But, you know, sometimes truth hurts, right? It's okay. All right. So we keep going, and I kind of dry this down just a smidge. I dry this down, or get the drying process going, because it won't, it'll kind of help, you know, dry it down a little bit faster by using this handy dandy fan. Okay, so now what we're going to do an everyday look, and just really, really simple. And I'm really still loving this Beauty Pie. I've told y'all a little bit about Beauty Pie. This Beauty Pie, it's a cream eyeshadow, and it's super easy to use. I love this color. I got to remember the name of the color. This is Vanilla White, and it really brightens up my eyelid, so I like it a lot. But remember, we have to go in, when you have lashes, you have to go in from the top, so you don't get stuff on, you don't get the product on the lash, okay? And I literally just do the eyelid, just to pop it just a smidgen, okay? So I've popped that just a smidgen, and I'm gonna get a little brush of some sort. This one looks good. Whoops, knock that over. Look at my eyes, y'all. Can you tell that they're much brighter? Okay. All right, Sarah, you do not look, oh, thank you for your age, but to each their own. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that encouragement. I do. That is so precious of you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. That I'm using the wrong end. Okay, that's bad. Okay, I knew it didn't feel right. Okay. Sarah, you are precious to say that to me, and I appreciate the encouragement, especially after somebody sends a bad comment or negative comment that could hurt my feelings. You are so nice to do that, and I appreciate you, and I hope you're blessed today because you took the time to encourage me, and I appreciate that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and the little trick with the under eye concealer. Now, a lot of times I'm not even wearing under eye concealer anymore, but I want to show y'all the trick, okay? The trick that I use, I do one dot and I do one dot and I leave it there for a good 60 seconds. It does so much better when you let it get to your skin temperature. Okay, it really, really does. It smooths better, covers better, it does all those kind of things. So that's good. Now, the next thing we want to do is these eyebrows, and I should keep something over here. Y'all know that I do dye my eyebrows with the men's Just for Men mustache and beard. Okay, I just dye them. I've had nothing else done to them. They've never been microbladed. They've never been tattooed. They've never been laminated. These are just my lashes, my brows, I mean. But I like this little pen. It has three, can y'all see that? 1, 2, 3. It has 3 little strokes that kind of make it look like you're getting real hair strokes. And I just like to fill it in a little bit. And the way I determine that is if I have to fill it in a lot, it's time to do the color again. That's what I think. That's what I say. Okay, so that under eye has been drying there for a while. And I guess getting to room temperature, not the other. So I'm just going to dot underneath, dot, and pat, and get my under eye kind of set. It really does better if you just leave it there and let it warm up. It does great. Okay. So a little bit brighter under eye. And I'm really kind of careful at this point not to do too much smiling because I'm 56. I do have some lines. Now, I am going to do a video at some point with the Peter Thomas Roth. This is amazing. Thank you for your master class. You look gorgeous. Thank you so much. Thank you, love. I'm going to do a tutorial on this. This is a tricky product, but amazing. A tricky product, but amazing. And I use it for stage. You really have to be careful with it because it's a learning curve, or you'll get yourself in trouble with it. Okay, so now I'm going to go to this little baby palette that I'm falling in love with. It is a Natasha Denona. It's called the Gold Palette. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. And I'm going to get a little baby brush. And for stage, I will use this darker color at points. But I'm just going to use this color, which normally a lot of people would use as their lid color. I'm going to use it in my crease. Let me find a brush. I should tell y'all what brushes I'm using. I love BK Beauty, and right now I am using, this is going to be the BK Beauty 201. 201. And I'm going to come into this right there, and I'm just going to lightly go into my crease to give myself a little bit more of a crease. Now, I did not clean that brush, so it could have had a little bit of deeper colors on it. That's just being super duper duper honest. All right, how'd we do there? How'd we do there? Any fallout? I thought I saw some fallout, but it doesn't look too bad. Okay. Okay, I see that I've got a little bit of creasing going on with the under eye, not the under eye, with the lid. So I'm just going to smooth it out. I'm just going to smooth it out. I might have used a little too much product because when I blink, I'd really like it not to be creased. Okay, and I just smooth that cream out while it's still a little damp and a little tacky. Okay, at 56 years old, we're doing the best we can, right? All right, we use what God gave us. Okay, now, I used to do waterline. Sometimes I still do waterline, but today I am going to use Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. This is in Smog. Don't y'all love that? It's kind of a bronzy color. I like it. I like it. And I think it looks good with these weird hazel eyes that I've got that change color. And I'm just going to go kind of underneath to open the eye. Want to open the eye. And not do the waterline today. I might put... no, I'm not even going to do the other. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Sometimes this is... since I've got the lashes on, I have to go in from the top, and sometimes I just do a half little smudge. Oh, question, sing in the shower. I don't sing in the shower because I sing professionally. That's what it wanted me to ask y'all. Do you sing in the shower? Y'all know I'm a professional singer. That's what I do for a living on top of affiliate marketing. So, okay. Now, I think that we need to go in with some bronzer, just a touch. Anybody agree on the touch of the bronzer? All right, let's decide what bronzer we're going to use. I am loving, we could do Beauty Pie. Hey, let's do a Beauty Pie cream bronzer. This is the Beauty Pie. It is made in Italy, awesome bronze, sun-kissed bronzing cream. It's a cream, so I got to have a special brush. All right, let's go with this brush. I'm knocking stuff over. BK Beauty 101. Y'all know the BK Beauty 101 that badly needs to be cleaned. Okay, let's go in here with, now we'll start with a little highlight and contour, but as my face is aging, it's contouring kind of on its own. So I'm not extremely worried about the contour. Really more worried about kind of brightening up my face and not looking quite so pale, as it's not dead of winter yet. So I don't have to be quite so pale. So a little bit of bronzer. And as I was reminded recently, bronzer is not blush. Remember that. Bronzer is not blush. So we got to have some blush. So I'm trying to stay with creams because they are just, they work great on mature skin. I am loving this. This is the Milani Supercharged Cheek and Lip. And I love that color. Spice Jolt. So I'm going to go, I go on, make sure I'm going up on the upper cheek. We don't want to pull down by any means. And while we got it, let's pop some on the lips. It can do lip and cheek. So we popped that on there. And then I'm going to take my fingers, because I'm just kind of a finger girl. And let's smooth those cheeks out and have a little bit of extra color on those cheeks. All right. Still feeling a little shiny. Let's go with a little, take another second to talk, see what all we got. All right. You love this makeup. Looks so fresh, dewy, super. Oh, thanks. Okay, Rebecca, thank you. So do you think I need powder? Do you think I need powder, Rebecca? This is where I have to decide, and I don't know if my lights on my mirror are just too bright and are too shiny, knowing that as this skin tint, this Ilia skin tint, breaks down, or it doesn't really break down, because it really doesn't break down until late in the day. What I really mean by that is it absorbs, and so the dewiness kind of goes away through the day if I can tolerate the little extra shine in the morning. I don't know. What do you think? Rebecca, should I go ahead? You know, at 56, we're definitely saying dewy is much better than matte, but sometimes I do go in just in my T-zone and sometimes right there just for a little bit of powder. And, well, let me just show you what powder I would use. And I talked about this the other day. Look at them. I do not know how people get away with this. The OG Charlotte Tilbury, my favorite, but I did find this Co Beauty. They're just alike. They are just alike. Don't tell Charlotte I said that. but they are. Okay, but I am trying to get through with this one first. As you see, I am super pan. I have just that little bitty bit, but Mama don't waste nothing. So let's go with the little bitty bit. Let's try to get all around those edges, and let's just do T-zone. No, it isn't easier to touch up with makeup without powder, but yeah, it is. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna do right here. I'm just gonna do right here, okay, and leave the rest of the face kind of dewy. Does that look okay? Is that all right? I think I'm okay with that. Women spend the entire life putting war paint on, yet Father Clock says, glow, old grace. Glow? Did you mean grow? I bet you did, Chris. Grow or glow old gracefully. That's right. That's exactly what we're doing. We are glowing old faith up gracefully. And I loved that. You might have had a typo, but that's perfect. And I'm probably going to use that in my Instagram today. Yes, I might. Okay, so how is this for today? Is this okay? Can we get through with our day this way? Today is hair washing day. Thank goodness. We have been 7 full days without washing our hair. I know some people think, oh, wow, that's gross. And some people think, wow, I wish I could do that. To each his own. But I have extremely dry hair. Did I say dry? I mean dry. So dry. And so I don't have to wash it but one time a week. And to top it all off, I oil it as well. And y'all can see, oh, wait, that's makeup. That's not gray hair. That's makeup. But I will show you because I do. Y'all want to see my real secret? Anybody want to see my real secret? Here we go. Real secret. Here we go. Now, look right there. You see any gray hair? No gray hair because, well, let me just show you how much gray hair I really have. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. You see that gray hair? Let's go over here. You see that gray hair? Let me get close. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, because I do a center part, best stuff in the world. Best stuff in the world. Simply a spray. And I'll do a little bit more since we are washing it. But, well, let me show you on a part that is gray. Okay? I can do that. All right. If this was my part, and you could see all of that gray right there. Let me show you. Look at this stuff. Okay, I'm going to come in real close. I'll shake it up a little bit. Voila. No more gray. And that is it. And it stayed for the entire week. I didn't change my part all week long. I kept the part in the middle. I do let it dry before I flip it over or touch it because it kind of will splatter on you. But look at that. Total change because I am actually getting a root color at the end of this week. And so it is time for my color, but you would not know that because of that amazing product by L'Oreal. So let's go back to my original part and see? No gray. No gray because of that little spray. And since I wash my hair one time a week, all I have to do is spray it that one time on. I get it washed on Mondays. My daughter is a hairdresser, so I go to her salon. It's really a barbershop. And hello, I can't understand that. Purica, I don't know what that means. I don't understand that language. And okay, hello, Sylvia. And I can't say the name, Noor Shakir. Thank you so much. You're going to have to switch that over to English because I don't speak other languages. I'm sorry. Okay, so I think I got a little bit on my forehead. I may need to tap that a little bit. But that product, I think, takes my age down considerably just by not having those gray roots and going with, I would be completely white-headed if I let my gray come in. I would be completely white-headed. And now, let me say this. It would be beautiful. My grandmother had the most beautiful white, not silver, white hair. Oh, it said, hello, 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 welcome. So glad you're here on a Monday morning where I'm from. I mean, I'm talking absolutely beautiful. Hey, I need some more thumbs up. Can y'all give me some more love? Give me some more likes. I need that. I absolutely, I mean, I would be a beautiful white-haired blonde, white-headed, gray hair, silver. So not even silver. It's white. She was totally white, and it was gorgeous. Can't do it. I just can't. Thank you. Thank you for those. Y'all can just tap it if you want to. Tap, 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 tap. I would love that. That would be so nice of you. If I could just see little hearts going up like that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So with that being said, am I ready for the day? Am I okay? Thank y'all so much. I'm going to get my hair washed today. I'm just going to kind of let it fall. Sometimes I use my Dyson to just curl these back a little bit, but I think I'm okay with it. All right, what do y'all think? 56 years old, and here I am, ready for the day. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I'm going to try to do this every single morning and talk to you about my anti-aging skincare, my skincare routine, what I use for my anti-aging products for skincare and anti-aging products for makeup, how to use what you have at the present moment as best you possibly can. That's what we have to do. We are blessed to still be alive on this earth, and so let's make the most of it. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I hope you will join me right back here. If you've not subscribed, subscribe and maybe hit that bell so you know when I go live or have new videos on there. I look like Cindy Crawford's sister. What a compliment. Time does fly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'll be talking about, I have a lot of skincare products. I have a lot of skincare devices. I have a lot of anti-aging makeup that I want to share with you. And I want to show you my tips, my tricks, my devices, things that I'm doing on a daily basis or a weekly basis to try to stay as vibrant, and I'm not going to say young. I'm just going to say do the best I possibly can with what I have at today's date, which is almost 57. I'm 56 and 3/4. So if you like this content, I would love for you to subscribe, and I would love for you to hit that notification bell, give me some hearts, comment below the best thing that you liked about this video, and so, or videos that you want to see or hear. Comments, and comments mean the world to everybody now. I don't know if you knew that. So you can, no, I don't speak Arabic. I'm sorry. I'm only English. I'm sorry. Only English. So, yep, that's all I've got. I've tried. Not Arabic. I've tried other languages. Just can't seem to make it happen. So thanks y'all so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you guys in the morning. Sounds good? All right. Talk to you soon.